Greetings GFC family and welcome to the second of our YouTube channel reviews. This week's channels we've got Frizzly and Raymond Yolly. This week I've decided to change up the format a little bit just because last week there was lots of hassles with editing. Obviously my shirt went transparent and it was quite long and in-depth. I'm still going to do in-depth reviews, but it's going to be shortened slightly, so hopefully this video will be slightly shorter. Also, I wanted to showcase the channels a little bit more because last time it was kind of in a box. This time I'm going to get rid of my ugly mug and go over to the computer and you'll see the channels in full screen. So for now I'm going to jump over to the computer and I will catch you at the end. Okay guys, we're on Frizzly's channel and we're going to start off by watching about 30 to 35 seconds of Frizzly's channel trailer. Okay, so as you can tell from that, it's actually not a dedicated trailer. Now, I think this personally isn't actually showing off your channel as it could, because by the looks of things from your thumbnails, you do things like Borderlands, Call of Duty, you've even got Kerbal Space Program at the top as well. So at the moment, all you're showing off is the Advanced Warfare. It doesn't show you do commentary, which I haven't yet found out myself yet, but it just shows that you just do Advanced Warfare. It doesn't tell anyone anything about your channel, so it's not really doing its job. This slot is meant for a dedicated channel trailer, which is about 1 to 2 minutes long, and shows people who have never seen your channel before and want to subscribe to your channel, maybe, what your channel actually provides. If they think your trailer is interesting, then the chances are they're more likely to subscribe. So think about making a dedicated trailer that shows off everything you do, and not just one video. And looking at your channel art, as I mentioned, you've got Borderlands there, you've got Advanced Warfare, and you've got Kerbal Space Program. Now, I really like this. I think it's a really, really good channel art. It shows off exactly what he does. It says gaming and stuff. So, perfect. Nothing's changed on that. Even your icon matches it as well, so keep that as is. And I'm also liking that you've got part of the GFC network on the channel art too, so well done. Looking over your thumbnails, they actually look really, really nice. They're a bit patchy in areas, like some places you haven't got them, like here for example, and here there's a few you haven't gotten them. Maybe think about actually going back over the ones that you've missed and putting channel art on them, just because these actually look really, really good. They're really eye-catching, they're really unique to your channel, so I actually really like that style, so don't change that at all. Moving on to your about page now, and I can see that actually you do have stuff planned, like a nice trailer for your channel, which is a really good sign to see that you're actually planning that before I've even mentioned it to you. Maybe you've been watching our videos already. The other thing I would say in the description, it's fine, but you probably need a few more buzzwords. So, like I said, the type of games that you play seems to be quite prominently Borderlands and Advanced Warfare. So maybe having those buzzwords in there is going to help you get a few higher search results. So think about putting those in there. Things with computer specs, I like the idea of showing off your computer specs. However, I don't think it really needs to have a place on the About page. I think you're probably better off making like a, if you've got a website, that'd be perfect. You could just make a page with it on, or a separate page somewhere and then linking it on the links below, so you can put my computer specs. That way if people want to see, then they can go and have a look, but it doesn't waste all that space which you could be using for a more detailed description. Your links themselves are fine, but you could use a few more, things like Reddit, Clout, all those other stuff as well that you could be putting on there. Also, don't forget that you could be adding your Freedom GFC link here, which means that if you recruit people for the GFC network, you will actually get 15% commission on that channel for the first year of its partnership. That's something that all of you guys who are partnered should have that on your About page, because it's going to earn you extra cash as well as bring in the network more partners. Looking at your playlists, they're very, very nicely set out. I think it's actually really, really good. You don't have many videos in them, but that's kind of understandable because your channel is only about, well, not even a month old. It says it starts on the 27th of October, so I think you've actually done quite a lot in that time, so well done. Let's go and watch one of your videos now. Okay, so looking at your videos now, I'm going to choose to watch this Call of Duty Advanced Warfare My First Game. I have not actually played Advanced Warfare. I've played practically all of the CODs except for that one. So let's see what Advanced Warfare looks like in your video.
Hello and welcome to the very first video on my channel. My name is Frisley and you are watching my very first gameplay of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I haven't played before. You could see I was only level 1. The only things I changed in the settings were texture quality and the FOV I set to 90. And here I'm just playing around with all the menus. I have no idea what this all means. By the way, this is not a live commentary but a post commentary. So this is the first time I do a commentary. I just got my microphone like a few days ago. So this is going to be a test also for the sound quality. So let's hop in some domination.
Okay, can I stop it there because I'm not going to watch the entire video, that would take ages. The audio and video quality is very, very good, and I did notice on your specs that you're using a blue microphone. That is exactly the same microphone that I am actually using to record this, so good choice. The video quality is perfect, it actually looks really, really nice, really fluid, no jumps or anything like that, no lines across the screen, looks perfectly fine. The only thing I would say is you need to sound a bit more pumped, although you did say it was your very first commentary, so that's something that will come over time, your persona that you can build up and create to make yourself sound entertaining. And although your channel has only got 6 subscribers right now, I do actually think your channel will build very, very quickly, so look forward to that in the future. Looking at the title now, you've got Call of Duty as the very first word, which is perfect, exactly how it should be. So we're going to move down into your tags. Okay, your tags. The first thing I want to say is I absolutely love the yay tag you've got there. That's brilliant. It's not going to help you in search results in the slightest, but, you know, so you sound happy. The tags could use with bulking up a little bit. So you've got things like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty Game Series and Shooter Game. You could add in something like COD, for example. Although you've got Call of Duty as the normal written phrase, it's worth putting in the abbreviation as well, because some people will search on YouTube for COD gameplay rather than Call of Duty gameplay, because it's quite long. It's always best to have both, that way you cover all your bases, and you're actually going to get higher search results because you're actually getting from both sides of the fence. So if somebody uses the abbreviation, you're going to get search results from that, and if someone uses the full phrase, you're actually going to get search results from that too. Looking at your description, you've got everything you need there. You've got a very small description about what the video is about. You've got your social links. You've got a dedication to the song. You've even got a link for the game, which is perfect. Don't think you need to change much in there. Maybe bulk it out a little bit with a few more links like I mentioned on the About page, but otherwise it's not really needed. That's perfect. So to summarise your channel, I think you've got a really good channel started here. It's very, very early on, but I do think you're going in the right direction. You seem to be doing everything you need to, and the stuff that you're not doing, you have in place, and you know that you need to do it. So I think keep up what you're doing, and you will grow immensely. Right, we're going to move on to the next channel, which is Raymond Yoy. Okay, so again, that's a 50 sub special video, not a dedicated trailer. These aren't too bad. You can sometimes put the sub specials there because usually they're kind of a special video that really shows off what you do. So I don't necessarily mind having them there. I personally prefer to have a trailer there, but again, each to their own. It's totally up to you what you want to have there. Looking at your channel art, I love that. That looks fantastic. The only thing I would say is it doesn't actually match your icon. Your icon doesn't do justice. It doesn't look anything like you've got on your actual channel art. So maybe think about getting a new icon done up so it matches. You could probably use, like, say, the R you've got there in Reman. That would be a perfect kind of icon. If you just use the letter R, that would look perfect. Moving down now and looking at your thumbnails, I personally am not a fan of this style. This looks very kind of clip arty, the sort of thing you do in Word. I think maybe you need to think about spending a bit more time on your thumbnails. They're not necessarily bad, they just look a bit old-fashioned. This one's not too bad, but I have to admit I don't really like the 3D text on it. Moving down, that's okay, that's not too bad. You can sort of see all the text and things. this is very hard to read the text. So I think thumbnails is something you might need to work on because it looks like there's a few of them. Yeah, there's quite a few of them that could do with some work, to be honest. Okay, looking over your about page, you actually have a pretty decent description. It's got all those buzzwords you need. You've got GTA, COD, Battlefield, Minecraft. You've got a kind of schedule, what the types of videos you do are. So you've got funny moments, insane kills, montages, etc. So you actually have a lot of the stuff that you need there. The only thing I will say is it's a little bit messy, so maybe think about separating it into paragraphs just to sort of separate it. Which I know you're going to turn around and say, well, in the about page, if you do a paragraph, it actually just condenses it back together again. If you put things like full stops or something, or a line in between paragraphs, then you can actually space it out a little bit. And that way it's actually a little bit easier to read. But otherwise the content of the description is actually all there, so you don't need to change that at all. Your links, perfect, you've got your freedom link there as well. But you should say apply to GFC. That way people know that they're not just going to freedom. Because your freedom link doesn't actually go to freedom. Because you're a partner with the GFC, you're actually recruiting for the GFC network. So think about changing that so it says apply to GFC rather than apply to freedom. Okay, looking at your playlists, and you've got quite a lot of playlists here that seem to be quite nicely punctuated. You've got the game name at the beginning of the titles as well, which is useful. I like the idea that it's Minecraft Walking Dead Season 1, that sounds interesting. But yeah, I don't see any issues with that at all, that looks perfectly fine. Okay, so we're looking through your videos now, and I'm actually going to go for this Samsung USB Studio mic unboxing, purely because actually it's a microphone I looked at and I find it quite interesting.
G'day guys, it is Rayman, and today I have a Samsung Studio Media mic which is powered for a USB, so you don't need to buy an extra mixer to supply phantom power. And this is handy for recording for YouTube videos, and this is a mic that you can get for under $100 at, if you're in Australia, JB Hi-Fi. That's where I got mine from. You'll most likely be able to get it on Amazon, eBay, and if you're in America, you probably will be able to get it in Best Buy or them stores, retailers and stuff. Alright, in the box, as you can see, we have the mic,
Okay, looking at the video, the audio quality is perfectly fine, but I'm assuming you're probably using your new mic to do that, so you'd think it would be. The video quality isn't great. You probably could have bumped that up if you had better lighting. It looks to me like you've used like a normal house light, which quite often gives a yellow light and makes everything look a bit yellow. So next time when you're doing an unboxing, maybe try and think about doing it maybe with the curtains open on a windowsill or something, just so you can get better lighting. I myself actually use soft boxes to get natural lighting, but that's actually quite an expensive alternative to a windowsill. So just a bit of advice there, you might want to try that next time. Looking at the title, you've got a Samsung USB Studio mic unboxing, so you've got Samsung, which is the make of the microphone at the beginning, that's perfectly fine. Looking at your tags. Okay, tags, you've got everything there that you need. Yes, it's very relevant, but again, you could probably use with bulking those up a bit. Maybe think about having some more stuff like, you've got mic unboxing, you could have unboxing review, you could have podcast microphone or something like that. Think about a few different tags that you could bulk it up a little bit more, because the more you've got, the more likely you are to hit up on search results. Okay, looking at your description, you actually need a bit of work on that. You've got a very short line just saying kind of what the video is about, which is fine. You've got like, comment and subscribe. You've got no links there for your Facebook, your Twitter, or your Freedom link. You could probably do with having a few more details about your channel there as well, maybe saying new videos up on such and such, but just think of ways of bulking it up. Okay, to summarise your channel, I think it's looking pretty good actually. You've got good quality videos. You could probably do with investing a better camera if you're going to do more unboxings. The things you need to change though are your thumbnails, your video descriptions, and probably your icon as well, so it matches your channel art. But otherwise not looking too bad, and I'm sure if you carry on doing what you're doing, your channel will grow more. Okay guys, that's it from me this week. I hope you enjoyed those reviews. If you did, don't forget to leave us a like and comment below. Also, check out their channels, show them some love, get them some subscribers, some views, some likes, all that good jazz, and I will see you again next week. Don't forget, if you want to be featured in this series, to leave the hashtag in the comments, hashtag GFC channel review. See you later. Bye.